Somebody explain to me why, why that Royal Rumble just made two other big matches, the other two big important matches of the night, feel like a fucking waste. It made Big E losing that WWE Championship to Lesnar at day one. It made it feel like a waste. Why? All right, and now look. Granted, the moment Lesnar lost to Lashley the way he lost, I knew for a 100% fact that Brock Lesnar was going to enter the Royal Rumble. And I knew 95% chance that he was going to win. But that small 5%. Now, yeah, I posted those few surprise entrants, whatever. Wasn't even significant. There was no significance in the surprise entrance. No legends, no Forbidden Door, no like after a long time, like none of that. There was no story in there. There felt like there was no story in the Rumble especially because of that win. There was so many story possibilities and everything. Kevin Owens could have won, and then the whole friendship with him, like it could have been, it could have been a redo of the Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens angle from back in the day at WrestleMania. Like it could have culminated at like anything could have happened. Well, obviously that couldn't happen, but Kevin Owens could have won the Royal Rumble, and like that was kind of the main thing. Kevin Owens should have won that, but no, he gets eliminated by Shane McMahon. What? I know I just babbled for a second, but Kevin Owens, the odds-on favorite, the guy that most people wanted to win, gets eliminated by Shane McMahon. Then the biggest pop of the night, the hometown hero, Randy Orton, comes out. Him and Riddle go on a tear. Story could have been told with Orton and Riddle being the last two. Orton eliminates Riddle or something like, or Riddle eliminates Orton, something. There were stories that to be told. But no, you have Brock Lesnar, a man who's done it all, a man who needs no, like, who doesn't even need the Royal Rumble for his current feud, wins the Royal Rumble just to do what we all knew what was gonna happen anyway. And that's why I'm saying it made Big E losing that title at day one pointless, meaningless, because we're getting the same Universal title match at WrestleMania that we would have gotten if he didn't lose that title, or if somebody else already had won that title. Like, that made that dope ass swerve from Paul Heyman look like shit. Like, oh my God. Like, overall, the Royal Rumble was a great pay-per-view. The Women's Royal Rumble, dope. All the other matches, except, all of the other matches, dope. The Men's Royal Rumble, already lackluster. Randy Orton comes in. Business picks up. The tempo shifts. The crowd's going wild. And then Brock Lesnar kills the energy in that entire stadium. Dude. Like, WWE, do something that makes sense. Like, if you wanted like a booing reaction to end the night, like, do it with a heel that has heat and legitimate heat. Don't do it with Brock Lesnar, who's currently portraying a babyface. Like, there was so many other ways to go about Brock Lesnar having the ability to challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. There was so many other ways. He could have went on a whole tear, destroying Roman and his family throughout the way to WrestleMania. But no. You have him rip the opportunity out of the hands of so many other hopeful superstars, out of the hands of so many other people that they could have made something bigger out of. Like the whole purpose, in my opinion, the whole purpose of the Royal Rumble is to build, is to create. Careers are created with the Royal Rumble. Money in the Bank and the Royal Rumble are supposed to be the two pay-per-views that creates or makes or breaks someone's career. And you just broke a shit ton of careers. I know damn well there was so many people in the back that could have went out there and done something. Pete Dunne, Tommaso Ciampa competed on SmackDown dark matches, but don't get put in the Royal Rumble. It makes it look like they're getting sent back to NXT. You put Walter on NXT 2.0, name him Gunther, instead of holding off and bringing him to the Rumble. Today, like, what? Like, I am so frustrated with... I'm so frustrated with WWE not being able to, like... to not be able to be consistent. Like, WWE doesn't know how to start and finish something. Like, if you start the night off hot, you have a good pay-per-view going, you keep it that way. You don't make a booking decision that completely drains the energy out of the entire crowd at the end of the whole night. Like, you want to send these people home, either happy or wondering what's next. You don't want to send these people home like, and knowing what's next. It's so dumb. And what they're going to do? Have Brock Lesnar swerve and challenge for the WWE title? It won't make sense. Like, the results not only have to be somewhat unexpected, but they have to make sense. And what's going to make this even worse is if they have Lesnar take the title from Reigns. That's going to make it even worse. To be honest, something they could have did, like Roman came back so quick from COVID, like they could have had Lesnar win the championship by like some faulty count-out finish or something. They could have had him win the Universal Championship like that, and then have Roman, like, not even mention the COVID, then have Roman Reigns come back on Friday like I was screwed. Like, despite him actually having COVID, like, with how quick he returned, they could have built another story and just had Lesnar win the title there by not even wrestling, and have Roman like, I never lost my title. And then, like, oh my God, there's so many stories that WWE could have told. There's so many stories that were being told that were, honestly, in my opinion, all ruined by that one moment. That one moment ruined so many possible stories, so many things that would have kept the fans interested. So what's going to happen now, Vince? All of the fans that you damn near got back, all of the attention that you damn near got back, Wednesday night, all of that attention, straight to Dynamite, straight to TBS. You gonna get half of that attention, half of that shit on Monday, whatever. But Wednesday night, your buzz is deleted, baby. Brother, Vince, Johnny, Nick, the fuck are y'all doing back there, man? We don't want to see this. We don't. We've seen this a million times. Like, you finally get us in something. You finally get us interested in Brock Lesnar. You finally get Brock Lesnar in stories that we're interested in matches that we're interested in. You finally are putting Brock Lesnar in a position to be booked at WrestleMania when we actually want him to be booked at WrestleMania. You're finally giving him a match at WrestleMania that we actually want him to be in, even though we've seen it like 4 times. But you're finally giving us, like, we're finally getting that match when we actually want it, but you go and you make us not want it because of the way that you gave it to it. Like, I don't understand how there's people like I don't even really want to say me, but people like me, Adam Blampied, and all these other YouTubers that could go into a WWE creative office, book one show, and have it be better than your entire product for the last year and a half, 2 years almost. It's sad and it's sickening for like hardcore wrestling fans. It's sickening. But that's it for my rant. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all of the socials that you see right here, I think. Yep. Go order you some Glitch Energy. Code Mars at checkout saves you 10%. Yeah, go check out my music, everything that's in the description below. Yeah. Good Night Ruined, once again, by Brock Lesnar's music being the final music you hear at the end of the night. Yeah. Peace.